Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàárọ̀. Ayodele Ayetigbo, ọmọ Olúmọ̀rẹ̀ nílé Ifẹ̀ ló ń ké sí yín ní òní June 7, year 2022. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nínú ìwé Kọ́bọ̀. Nídàáyé òní ní ọdún mẹ́ta ago, June 7, year 2019, I was waking up this time at Edgewood, Maryland, Afford County, from the pains of an accident that I had on June 6. Let me continue in English so I can be understood by my non-Yoruba speaking friends and family members. As I keep on saying, friends helping friends, social group is like a family. This is our war. My work, my book, with my daughter's picture as a cover. Oluwatoyin Ayodele Ayetigbo. I spoke with her yesterday. I led her to realize that in these global struggles, she and her brother could not afford not to be in my corner. In other words, they should always remember as at now that I'm still alive and that I'm never going to be here forever, because my father, after it was all over, he too passed on. I remember the last event I had with my father. The last event I went with my father, Babalogun Dodondawa, the best of his own race, Olúmọ̀rẹ̀ of More, Dodondawa. Wow. It's rough out here, and to survive this complex world we live in, you need the support of not only your mother, but the spiritual backing of your own dada. That means your father. I know that sometimes the mothers divide, fathers or cause some division between the children and their fathers. My children's mother, Oluwafemi Comfort Lashekon, beautiful mother. I remember when we were dating at Odudua College. No, she was going through HSC at Odudua College when I saw her. She was athletic and I was working in the bank. So history is only repeating itself that my daughter Oluwatoyin Ayodele Ayetigbo Momo. She married a Momo. I was in love with a Stella Momo at Oduduwa Kale way before I met Oluwafemi Comfort. Slim. And was working in the bank. National Bank of Nigeria Limited. Was staying at Uncle Fadugba's mansion. In between the barracks, More Barracks, and Oduduwa College Fish Pond on Ojaja Street. Beautiful homestead. As a matter of fact, Lawyer Fadugba was building that homestead early 60s, maybe when I was in Jeba, UMS School, Jeba, South. Living with Headmaster Papa Eludine. I will come to Ife on holidays, and I think that was the time Uncle Fadugba returned from Britain and was living with Pa Jimo Abiwon, my mother's senior brother. My mother's mom had 6 children. 2 for Abiwon, Papa Abiwon, Grandpa, whom I never met. We will say Abiwon Liko Danko, but Pa Abiwon built his own house at Akura, somewhere in Ogbanya. He also built a 2-story building next to my mom's bungalow on the Yekere Street or Yekere Road. Probably number 7. Okay? Oluwatoyin, I hope you are listening. Kehinde, Aramide, I hope you are listening. Kehinde Aramide's mom is my senior sister. So technically she's like our mother right now. Just like my mother's mom, my mother too had only 6 surviving children that I knew. The same thing with our own siblings. I knew 6 while I was growing up and up till now as mom's mostly brothers. My mother was the only female of her own siblings. She was like a mother to her junior brothers, except maybe Pa Abiwon, who was her own senior. So, this is my war, friends helping friends. So yesterday I called my daughter, Oluwatoyin. She's probably a silent member of Friends Helping Friends. The same way Ayodele Ayetigbo is a silent member. By this time of 3 years ago, Ayodele Ayetigbo, my brother's son, my brother is Dokun. Meanwhile, let me talk about my siblings. There was Brother Dokun. There is still Sister Query. Then I was number 3. I'm still number 3. Then Doyin. After Doyin, we have Titi Alaba, blessed memory. By the way, let me remember to say blessed memory to Brother Dokun, who has also transited to the great beyond. So after Titi, we have Taye, who is Bola Adedeji, in Lagos right now. I don't know where my immediate sister is right now, probably Abuja, maybe not. So African culture is kind of cultic. They cover up too much. Even with this media thing, they don't want everything to hang out. But we are the media. We like to uncover things. We like to let it all hang out in the open. Okay, let me, since I am on Friends Helping Friends graffiti wall, this is what my nephew is always pushing his own write-ups that he claimed copyrighted. You see, C with a circle to it. Okay, let me read what he posted this morning. Second chance brings out the best and the true color in every man. Second chance makes or mar the rest of beliefs and expectations. The experts, if there is any expert in the house, you professor, English professor, philosophy professor, that number one nugget, what is he saying there? Second chance brings out the best and the true color in every man. Second chance makes or mar the rest of beliefs and expectations. Okay, what chance I am? Where am I right now? Am I on first chance, second chance, third, fourth? What? That I woke up this morning makes me a born again. It's miracle. It's left to me to use today. Any way I choose. This is my choice, what I'm doing right now. I'm filling an empty space with production. Something that I can reproduce after being produced. So, young guys, KEHINDE, with a pen name, Saint Aramsco, you are family. When I honor you to come to the group, it's a honor. Because I believe that we are all operating from a collective consciousness. Things handed down to us by our ancestors, generations to generations to generations to generations, or to this generation. The old shall soon fade away. For you, the young folks, to be in charge. Let me ask you, how old are you as at now? But then, I see you as a son equally. I know that Dapo is my father's first grandson. So if your mom is a man you too will be Ayetigbo, not Aramide. But you are Aramide. Let's praise God for being who you are. So, okay, nugget number 2. Second chance again is the result of how strong we are as a people that are ready to work together on the platform of same vision and mission. What is your own vision? What is your own mission? My own mission is media related. I pursue my media mission with clear vision. As a result, Friends has what I call user voice Let me take it back. There is what I call user voice FHF constitutional nuggets. I live in America where rule of law is just sacrosanct over here. They go by the book. Constitution, important. Over here, we are mimicking America in all kinds of ways. Nigeria became a republic in 1963, just like America. They will copy from other nations, but they won't practice what they copy true to its constitution. That's Nigerians for us. That's Nigeria for us. Here, our friends helping friends, we have what we call user voice FHF constitutional nuggets. If you don't have a copy, ask for it. Study it and go by the rules of the game. If your editor is telling you that he doesn't like what you are submitting, you should amend. You should go by the rules of engagement, as they call it in Britain, as the British call it, ROE. Okay, it's nugget number 3. Nobody can be blamed for giving people around them in her second chance. It's not weakness. It's the strength behind the belief that mistakes can be corrected. You see, writers from Nigeria, okay, this guy is my son. He hasn't made an impact in terms of what exactly is communicating to me. He said that he used to assist my mom writing letters to me while I was at Towson State University in Towson, Maryland, US of A. Between 74 and 81. I returned back to Nigeria in April of 81. Stayed there for 7 years and came back to America in 88, maybe by September. Most likely by September. Okay, nugget number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If a man cannot give a second chance then is not ready to lead or cannot lead successfully. If you blow away your second chance, then blame no one for not involving you in the affairs of life around them anymore. What are you saying? You see, when I was a writer, Punch, you see, I think that might be the problem that my elders had about my style too. Because, wow. Bottom line, there is communication dissonance right here. And I will let you, my listeners, understand the role that teachers are playing, the impact they are having on the society. They do not realize it, but we are all products of some teachers, some professors along the line. But let me finish reading ARAMIDE'S nuggets, then I can keep on punditing. Remember, what we do in life echoes in eternity. Good morning and God bless your day. Tuesday, June 07, 2022. St. Aramsco. It's my son. But when this forum, we got professors in this forum, elders, as well as adults. We are all adults. It's so funny that while I was studying English under the tutelage of Mr. Sutton, a Jamaican at Oduduwa College, Ile-Ife, Mr. Sutton is my mentor. Dito, Biodun Shortest mentor. Dito, Dipo Odeyemi's mentor. Dito, Basri Bade Adeyemo. Dito, Dele Adeyemo. Dito, Kowobari. Laiton, Kowobari. I don't want to call his Christian name. He doesn't like that, even though he's a devout Christian. I won't call him by his Christian name. He's one of my supporters. So, Agumalaja, Lawo Ile-Ife. I won't gba won't gbo. Tawo bagba won't gbo. Awate. The bottom line, this guy here, I do not understand what he's trying to communicate. I understand how I brought him back to the group. He was in the group at its early stage. He probably added me to Legacy Group. Kehinde, did you or did you not add me to Legacy Group that came to existence in 2016? Probably Tunde Adebayo added my name. I do not know exactly who added me to Legacy Group. It's an Ife group launched because Onirisha Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi was coming to America. So, but I was a publisher of the U.S. Nigerian Voice that was established in February of 1994. Incidentally, my printer, Chris Hughes, just called me last night. Before Chris Hughes called me, I called Lanre Ola, my cousin, important in my life, even more than my blood brothers and sisters. Lanre Omo Mama Matron. I called him around 11 o'clock Nigerian time last night. Nigerian time. It was like around 11:30. He was almost asleep, but he spoke with me. Some of the issues we discussed was that we discussed Bumila Tunde, another close ally, who is currently in America right now, staying with his children's mom, Biola Olagbaju also, or Ni Olagbaju, now Mrs. Latunde or Latunde. It was Bumi's father, his demise, that I'm sure informed my mother into giving my son Olatunde, amongst others, Ayodele Ayetigbo. Because it was at the time we had him in 1987 that Pa Olatunde demise. So I spoke with Lanre yesterday or last night. By the way, Lanre's junior brother, Rotimi Ola, a medical doctor, blessed memory, delivered to him at Idiaraba, University of Lagos hospital or so. I think we used to call it I forgot. University of Lagos, maybe teaching hospital. University of Lagos teaching hospital in Diaraba. Anyway, Andoyi and I, we went to the hospital when she was born, and the way they even threw her to me, showed that they weren't in jail. They didn't show like they were not professional. The way she was given to Papa, to me and my daughter, to hold on, a little baby. I didn't feel they handed her over to me in a proper manner. Anyhow, so I spoke with Lanre last night, and what were the issues with? Before his mother passed on, his mother told me that I must take Lanre Ola like my own blood brother, because we are brothers anyway. So, speaking with Lanre as at last night, he reminded me of some of my shenanigans in terms of wanting to get funds from my mom. So we're so close that he knew the games, he recalled the games we used to play to get my mother into giving me money. And from what I gathered from Lanre as at last night was that we were abundantly blessed because Mom was a textile dealer. So we saw wealth. And as a result, my mother built our home too, next to her brother's two-story homestead on what's the name of that street? Number 7, Iyekere Road or something, or Iyekere Street. As a matter of fact, I brought KEHINDE back to Friends Helping Friends. I invited him to come back. I remember what caused the problem. This thing is doing, or is writing, right here, might be one of the reasons why I had to let him go. Because if I could not make sense in your writings, your write-ups, something has to give. You see, our people they don't want to respect rules of engagement. I want to let us put the shoe on the other foot. Aramide, supposing you are the editor, the administrator of this Friends Helping Friends today, and then you hire maybe your nephew, and then he's supplying you with articles that you consider untopical. You must be topical in journalism, in media. Plus, you must always change stars because people get bored easily. I get bored easily. This is a production right now. Something nobody else has supplied me here on this group. If you want to lead, you must always come up with new things. If I see leadership skill in you, right here, in this Akodi, this is our own group. My mother used to be the chair lady of Egbe Alajo Oke Ile Ife, and Adeyeye's grandma was a member. They closed. She died at 103. Mama Miriani. So that's legacy. Your own particular legacy. Your write-up, when you write, you must be able to, impact me with something, maybe something I've been forgetting. You cannot philosophize preach to your elders or philosophize to your elders who are maybe 40 years your senior. You will appear like you don't know what you're talking about. You see, I've lived more than you. I am your senior. I have a senior in Maryland, Jimmy Williams. Even though we are colleagues, he's older than I am. Maybe we are even a group. But he's my senior at Oduduwa College. The same way, Shola Ajayi was a year my senior and younger than I am. Lanle Ola is my senior in school and also at least in high school. We were classmates in the primary school. But by me being taught to Akure and then to Jeba in particular made me to be 1 year behind my friends and family members in southwest or western Nigeria, because education in the north, they call it standard school. So they delayed us by 1 year. So instead of finishing in 1961 to enter Oduduwa College in 62, I finished in 62 to take entrance examination to Oduduwa College in 1962 and then began Form 1 in Oduduwa in 1963. So ladies and gentlemen, Ayodele Ayetigbo, this is just another extension of media practice. It's my show. And if you are a youth, a young man, a young lady, maybe Toyin and Tunde, come and join Friends Helping Friends. Because this is your legacy. It could be built into a university if you invite professors, lawyers, accountants. It can be done. As I said a little while ago, Lanriola was advising me that if I can come over to Nigeria with a newspaper, I could run it successfully because it's my forte. But my attitude right now is that I am 73-year-old man, and I have to be cognizant of that fact. So what this guy is saying, they love writing in riddles, but I appreciate the fact that God has given me Sunday, KEHINDE Olusoga, who saw me, who wrote about my role to him, saying that I'm like he took me or he takes me as his mentor. And when it comes to philosophy, I'm kind of compatible with him. I could relate to his write-ups. Soji Akinade was with us. He's my boss at the features department of The Punch. I served under him. He honored us, joining Friends Helping Friends, but the way our members, because social media is, sometimes we call it virtual reality. Maybe that's the problem I'm having right now, because the world has become a virtual reality. Nothing is real anymore. And we are trying to make sense of it. It's like trying to make sense of something that is senseless. You may be wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on, but it's not likely going to change anything. So I might as well conserve my energy and my thinking process for another time. Shara, Ayodele Ayetigbo podcast. I'm using a different application, so I won't be able to know for how long I've been proselytizing or sermonizing. But let me see. Let me make sure that, I see Garrett. He's not telling me, how many minutes of work right now. So, you see, you have to hand things. My people from home, it's like they are sleeping. They don't really get it. And the world has moved beyond, beyond stuff. This is a new, who else on Friends Helping Friends is doing this? If you want to lead, lead. If you want to follow, follow right. Follow the rules of engagement. Good enough. Ayodele Ayetigbo. Thank you. If you have anything to say on this, say it. Comment. And when I post it on Facebook and others, say something. Comment. Like it. Comment. And then share with others. You now sponsoring, you now subscribing, yet you now saying you like my work, you now commenting, you now sharing with others. What kind of people are we? Also, enough.